Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
And now a quick check of our starting lineups showing us who will hit the floor first.
Pretty obvious what these teams want to do. They want to run their offense through their bigs.
Yeah, when you've had the success they've had through the front court, it's easy to see why.
Yeah, but you don't want to become one-dimensional. It's important to keep the defense on their toes.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Gray. The three. Drills the three-pointer.
Just set her up. Gray, always looking to shoot it.
Now here's Williams. Smith outside.
Collier. Goes back up.
Griner with the rebound.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Right side, Canada. Misses off the right iron.
Now Carlton. Pass to Williams. Smith outside.
Here's Collier. She's guarded by Griner. And that one's good. Collier.
Yeah, good luck. If you're the player who has to guard her, it is never going to be an easy night.
Canada with it. Williams there. And yep, it's good.
And you cannot let Canada get this type of positioning. That is just asking for trouble.
Smith outside.
Collier right side. It's rebounded by Atlanta. And can't cash in from close range. Pass to Canada. Here's Jones. Gray. McBride covering. Back to Jones.
A basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
Oh, this is why you get Jones the Rock in close. Terrific at converting.
Now here's Williams, guarded by Canada. For three, Kayla McBride. And Jones pulls it down. Outside Howard. And Atlanta, another bucket.
And I'm sensing this game really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge, no doubt about it. And that lead's going to get more and more comfortable as they do.
I agree, Brian. Let's see how this one plays out.
Now here's Smith.
Down low.
Collier inside.
Working on Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
An expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those. For the Dream, still looking for that first WNBA championship.
Now here's Collier. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Minnesota.
Because of Collier's ability to space the floor, she gives her team a deeper offensive identity.
Now here is Canada. She's guarded by Williams. Back to Canada. Pass to Howard. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
McBride misses. Atlanta in the lead. Here's Canada. Pass to Howard. Launches it. Kept alive. Jones misses.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Smith, right side. here's McBride, guarded by Howard.
Now Carlton.
Chance there to take the lead, missing. Atlanta with the ball. Outside Howard. Gray up top. To end the drought. And the shot goes down.
Oh, nice size at the guard position at 6 feet. Gray with the ability to score down low.
Outside Williams. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Cans it from downtown. It's a tie ball game.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Griner. Gray. Griner with the screen. Gray, no good. Now here's McBride. Guarded by Jones. Now here's Williams. And here's Collier. Smith. She's guarded by Griner. Knocked loose. And stolen by Gray. Here's Howard. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
Yeah, I think Howard was the right option there on the fast break because she is a gifted scorer who is no stranger to strong finishes.
Now here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
The Dream Trail. Canada with it. Pass to Jones. Here's Griner. Gray outside. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at this free
But when she's in attack mode, Gray, a load to handle.
And this is her first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
And one major rule change this year, the addition of the reset timeout.
It's something that's been around in the G League for a while, and it's worked really well there. So they brought it to the W.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it in the G League, and I know it'll be an awesome new wrinkle for the WNBA.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Napheesa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games in the Lynx. They missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Pass to Howard. Tries it from the top of the key, and she hits the jump shot. And here are the Lynx now. They trail by 1. Outside Williams. Here's Smith. No good on the 3.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Defense is right there. Pass to Griner. Gray outside from downtown. Rebounded by Napheesa Collier. And here's Carlton. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Right side, Williams. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
It feels like the rest of basketball has forgotten about the mid-range game, not Williams. She still uses this part of the court.
Outside Howard puts it up from beyond the arc and then some.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to see?
I don't know, but I'm willing to bet it's more than a few.
Pass to Smith. To the middle. Collier gets the bucket.
And watch out. Once Collier finds her rhythm, she's lethal. Have to appreciate her aggressive attitude.
And so here's Atlanta. Now here's Jones. Now here's Howard. She's got 9. Pass to Griner. Gray. Fires for 3. That's miss number 3 for her. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Here's McBride. Alicia Gray with a defensive effort. And here the Dream. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Back to Gray. And Collier pulls it down.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Now here's Smith. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And it's in.
Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Gray. Reiner. Outside Howard. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and she'll shoot 2.
That's a courageous play by Howard, taking the foul but still getting her shot.
It's her first trip to the line. And the first one falls for her.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
Both good at the line.
And when you talk about winning, historically, the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. Then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Howard. From the arc, it falls for her 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
Outside Miller. Heidemann covered by Walker Kimbrough. Now Heidemann. Alyssa Peely on the wing.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
How about that? Responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Caldwell.
Outside Howard.
Pass to Hillman. Howard the screen. Here's Hillman. She's guarded by Shepard.
Here's Howard.
And Peely pulls it down.
Yeah, she found herself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's Caldwell. She's guarded by Shepard. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Pass to Coffey.
Releases. What a play! She drains it at the buzzer.
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as she cans it at the buzzer.
Cool and collected and just didn't rush it at all.
You said that right.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Dream out in front. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
Well, we've seen them really get out and establish an offensive rhythm.
And they're finding ways to score, playing well and getting good offense.
The Lynx trailing. Here's Heidemann. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Pass to Miller.
Trying her luck from deep. Green with the rebound.
And here's Caldwell. Coffee with it. And here's Caldwell.
6 on the shot clock. Howard. And that one drops for her.
And Howard continues to deliver on the offensive end. The defense is lost. They don't know what to do.
Pass to Peely. Miller.
Guarded by Howard.
Miller can't get it to go. Walker Kimbrough with it.
Outside Howard. Fires the 3.
Shepard pulls it in.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
To the inside. Stolen by Coffee. Here's the break. Pass to Howard. 3-pointer. Looks good, is good. That's her 7th basket in 12 attempts.
They've got to watch out for Howard on those corner threes because she will live in that spot all game long if they let her.
Outside Miller.
Inside. Shepard.
Basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Here's Caldwell.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc.
Heidemann grabs the miss.
Pass to McBride.
Shepard the screen.
To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
With strong court vision and awareness, McBride is able to read defenses and find the open teammate.
Now Caldwell.
Walker Kimbrough. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc.
Ryan Howard with another miss.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Shepard. That's in, and she's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Pass to Caldwell. Hillman. She's guarded by Shepard.
Here's Howard. Can't hit from in close. Now the Lynx with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Shepard in the post.
Howard with the steal. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hillman.
Shepard pulls it in. On the wing, Kayla McBride.
She's got 6. Good on the shot. Now here's Howard. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Back to Howard. Shot to stop the drought. Good on the triple.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Here's McBride.
Now here's Peely. Miller.
Guarded by Howard. To the middle. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Now Walker Kimbrough. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Howard. There's the triple. And the dream, another three.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Now here's Shepard. To the inside. Here's Heidemann. Covered by Walker Kimbrough. And that one's good. Heidemann.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Outside Howard. Pass to Coffey. Back to Howard. Hillman. Now Caldwell. McBride covering. And again, it's Ryan Howard. Here's Heidemann. Pass to Miller. Heidemann covered by Walker Kimbrough. And here's Peely. Shoots over Coffey. And shots good by Peely.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses the defenders have backed off her.
Outside Howard. Screen by Coffey. The three ball. And Peely pulls it down. And here's Miller. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Shepard the screen. Down low. Score the basket. Her fourth. And she's only missed one of her 5 shots tonight.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Now here's Howard. She's got 27. Walker Kimbrough misses. The Lynx trailing. It's Diamond Miller on the wing. Guarded by Howard. McBride. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Ryan Howard drives in. Yep, that goes.
So dynamic with the rock. Howard is looking to make a play and get to the 10.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Williams with it. Smith outside. Inside. Collier. And that one good.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Atlanta in the lead. Now here is Canada. Pass to Coffey. Reiner. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Collier. Here's Williams. Smith outside. To the inside. And that misses. That would have put them up. Now Canada. Pass to Griner. Coffey outside. Outside Howard. Jacks up a three. That's good, and it's Mia Coffey with the assist.
That's just fundamental basketball from Coffey. Nice job spotting the open teammate.
And here's Smith. She's guarded by Griner. To the paint. Here's Collier. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2.
Tough question here for you guys. Who is the best shooter in the league?
Well, I'm going to go with the easy answer. Sabrina Ionescu led the league in threes made last year and shot it at 45%. I mean, we're talking about volume. We're talking about efficiency. 45%. That was third best in the league.
I second that. Plus, at 2024 NBA All-Star Weekend, the Walnut Creek Wonder almost beat Steph in that three-point shootout.
The first free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so she hits both. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here is Canada. Down low. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Coffee outside. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Jones. Clock at 6. Reiner covered by Smith. Reiner, good.
The defense pretty much helpless to stop that layup. Just too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Here's Samuelson. Smith with it. Picked up by Canada. Teardrop shot. Shot's good by Smith.
An intimidating interior presence. Smith uses her toughness to get her way down low.
And here's Canada. Pass to Griner. Jones. Canada with it. Screen by Griner. Top of the key. A shot by Canada. No good. To the middle. And now the Lynx fast break.
You see how well Collier runs the floor. She understands the value of the easy bucket.
And Atlanta has possession. Canada with it. Pass to Jones. Coffee outside. And there's the 3-second violation.
Minnesota ball.
And the Dream making a change here. And here are the Lynx now.
Right here.
Now Heidemann. Pass to Williams. Now here's Smith. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Guarded by Jones. And again, no good by Minnesota. Outside Canada. Outside Howard. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Smith.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Williams. Collier. Gray defending. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Nafisa Collier, and that's good.
Love the versatility in the pick and roll. Collier can either set the screen or work off the screen.
Howard up top. Shot to stop the run. Minnesota grabs the miss.
Yeah, she's not necessarily a strong interior presence, but she's got to finish those chances when she has them.
Now here's Collier. She's got 23. That's good from 17 feet away.
Well, it's a player who does use the mid-range. It's part of what makes Collier difficult to defend. She can score from everywhere on the offensive end.
Outside Howard. Sinks the triple.
3.
So it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Lynx ahead. They lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You know, Howard has just been exceptional here, fellas.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
The Lynx with the lead. Now here's Williams. Pass to Collier. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Second personal.
That'll be on Brianna Jones.
I hope he didn't think Collier would be intimidated by a little contact. She shows some real toughness inside.
2 shots.
She's off on the first.
Well, when you look at that 2024 WNBA draft, by far the most watched in league history, and arguably the most talent we've ever seen in a draft as well.
Well, the previous draft high was just about 600,000 viewers. This last one had 2.4 million, shattering the 20-year-old record.
And really, to me, the most exciting part of the WNBA right now, it's all the new viewers tuning in. It's just incredible.
Atlanta trailing here. Griner up top. Gray. Pass to Canada. Outside Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Canada. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Those types of mistakes are magnified when it's a tight game like this.
And here are the Lynx now. It's a 3-point game. Outside Williams. Pass to Smith. Collier. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
I like Collier's ability to capitalize on a defender's mistakes. If you're not disciplined, she'll make you pay.
She's made 3 of her 4 free throw attempts in the game. And she makes the first. That one misses, so she goes 1 for 2.
Well, Brittany Griner is just the 4th player in WNBA history to have double-digit All-Star selections. That's incredible.
And the other 3 players are some of the best to ever do it, including Diana Taurasi, who Griner's played a lot of games with. What an honor.
Now here's McBride. She's got 8. Outside Williams. Pass to Carlton. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Nice low post offense.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Canada. Yes, it's good.
That's an agile move by Canada with the ball, completely throwing off the defense.
Collier outside. And down it goes. 2 points.
It's easy to get spoiled watching her play the game of basketball, but I would advise you to not take this for granted. She makes these plays look so simple.
Now here's Gray. She has 7. Outside Howard. Launches a 3.
A basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
That's a great shot from Howard. She's out here to score as much as possible.
Now here's Williams. Guarded by Canada. Outside Howard. It's good.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
Here's Carlton. Inside. Collier. Makes it off the glass.
Sharp pass to set up the very high percentage shot in close.
Here's Canada. Pass to Gray. Now Jones. Picked by Jones. A good look for Ryan Howard. And Atlanta, another bucket.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Collier. He's got 31. And there it is.
That's exactly what you want to see from Collier, putting the ball on the floor and attacking the bucket.
Now here's Canada. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Howard for the tie. And she's good on the 3-ball. And that ties it up.
This game, it's taken on a new feel since halftime.
Definitely. The energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break, and the energy level in this booth is heating up.
Now here's Smith. Collier takes it out to Smith for 3. And it's Ryan Howard with the rebound.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The T got lucky.
Deep Alicia Gray. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
The prototypical big for today's game. Smith can beat you inside and outside.
And so she makes both from the line. The dream trail. To the paint. Got a piece of it.
And stolen by Smith.
On the wing, Courtney Williams.
Down low.
Collier.
Second chance shot. No good.
Some solid defense there from Brianna Jones.
Left side, Canada. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
Minnesota ball. Number 15, Jessica Shepard.
And here's Williams. Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
And it's hard to overstate the defensive impact Jordan Canada has on the game.
No question. I mean, she is a multi-time steals leader. Canada is constantly putting pressure on ball handlers and anticipating plays because she's got excellent instincts.
There's the foul. It's on Howard. That'll be her second foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Atlanta on D. Pass to Shepard. To the inside. Here's Collier. And she drops it in from the low post.
The assist by Jessica Shepard.
Canada with it. Howard with the ball. Beyond the arc. Shepard pulls it in. Right outside. Good.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is dependent on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now here's Gray. She's got 7. Howard up top from outside the arc. Rebound, Kayla McBride. The Lynx with the lead. Inside, Williams. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
I like the energy here in the third, trying to take control of this game.
Absolutely, and this is the time to do it. A critical point in the ball game right here.
Yeah, set yourself up for that final frame.
Outside Howard. They need this. Hits the three-point bomb.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
And it's Collier missing. And here the Dream, trailing by 5. Pass to Jones. Picked by Jones. To the paint. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Most of the time, Howard is looking to score. But right there, she smartly gives it away to someone with a better shot.
Now Collier. Shepard. Back to Collier. Shoots the 3. Canada grabs the board. And so here's Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Griner. Howard up top. Shot clock at 6. Steps back and shoots. And the jumper is on the mark.
Well, when you watch Ryan Howard, one thing is abundantly clear. She doesn't need a lot of space or time to get her shot off.
Now here's Williams. For three, Nafisa Collier drains it from beyond the arc.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Gray left side. And that's collected by Kayla McBride. So the Lynx now. They lead by 4. Pass to Shepard. Collier with it. Howard's there. Pass break. Here come the Dream. And Gray gets it to go.
Finishes extremely well. Gray shrugs off defenders with ease.
Outside Williams. McBride. Gray defending. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Shepard the screen. For three, Nafisa Collier drops in the tray.
Defense was pretty much non-existent there. Can't leave such a good shooter open like that. Come on.
Outside Canada. Pass to Gray. Outside Howard. From past the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Williams. And here's Shepard. Collier guarded by Howard. Shepard the screen. Here's Collier. And she uses the glass on the layup.
How about that shot going in for Collier? Looked like the contact might disrupt her. Guess it didn't.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Canada. Pass to Gray. Jones. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Back to Jones. Canada. She's guarded by Williams. Howard misses. Smith inside. Guarded by Howard. Shot's good by Smith.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
And the Dream call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Nafisa Collier.
She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They got to play up on her and try to deny her the ball.
Pass to Caldwell. Hillman. On the wing, Ryan Howard. 5 to shoot, and it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. Just 4 to shoot. That's good, and it's Nia Coffey with the assist.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Count the basket.
Nice feed by the forward. Collier has a solid passing skills for a big, a real new age front court player who does it all.
Now here's Howard, guarded closely. Pass to Hillman. And it's Collier with the rebound. Here's Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Lays it up and banks it in.
If they're going to be successful, they need her scoring, and certainly they've gotten it today, and then some.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. Back to Howard. Three-pointer. She can't get it to go. Now Heidemann. Collier outside. Over Howard. Misses the jumper. The third quarter comes to a close. Lynx ahead. They lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter play should begin in moments. Atlanta trailing here. Pass to Jones. Coffee outside. Now here is Canada. Six to shoot. Back to Coffee. Hillman, she's guarded by Shepard. Gordon Canada for 3. Rebound by the Lynx. Here's Heidemann, guarded by Canada. Shepard the screen. And here's Taylor McBride from the arc. Gets that one to drop. That's one of her 5 shots she's made while missing 7 others. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Back to Canada. Jones. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
What a smart feed by Canada. She's got a great eye for finding those ready shooters.
And here's Heidemann. Guarded by Canada. Here's Heidemann. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. And the Lynx, another 3.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. And here's Hillman. Jones, Healy defending. Jones, no good. Pass to McBride. Shepard the screen. To the middle. Out to Miller. McBride. And the 3 off target. On the wing, Shatori Walker Kimbrough. McBride covering. Canada up top. Inside. Here's Jones. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Back to McBride. Takes the 3. That'll fall for her 7th bucket. 7 of 15 in this game.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Walker Kimbrough with it. Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
What a find by Jones. Some high IQ basketball.
The Lynx leading. McBride outside. Down low. Miller. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now Jones. Coffee outside. Walker Kimbrough with it. For 3. She can't get that one. So the Lynx now. Here's Miller. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Third personal.
That's on Jones.
And after being the second overall pick in a 2023 draft, Diamond Miller had a strong rookie season.
Yeah, she averaged over double digits and was really productive on the offensive side. Going forward, I'd say the sky is the limit for Miller.
And she knocks down the first one. She's off on the second. And here we go, the dream on the fast break. Canada with the bucket.
Fighting through the trees, that was a spectacular move from Canada.
Right outside. Miller. And she gets it to go.
And look how well she let her in there with that pass.
And so here's Atlanta. Down by 12. Now here is Canada. Asta Walker-Kimbrough. Charity stripe shot. The shot will not fall. Now the Lynx with it. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And Williams gets it to go.
You know, she might be 5'8", but Williams has tons of different ways to finish at the hoop. Hard to stop.
Outside Canada. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Picked by Jones. Deep, Alicia Gray. Rebound by the Lynx. Right outside. Shepard, covered by Walker-Kimbrough. McBride, right side. Shepard, the screen. McBride misses.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's Miller. Over to the left wing. McBride outside. Williams. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catching fire. They'll eat you alive.
By Jones. Now here's Walker-Kimbrough. Not a lot of room. And that one's good. Gray.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make you pay.
Pass to McBride. Williams. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Canada with it. Gray. McBride covering. The pick by Jones. Outside Canada. Coffee right side. Miller with the steal. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Here's Heidemann. Guarded by Canada. Pass to Shepard. To the paint. Williams. That one is good. She has missed only one of her 6 shots from the floor.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tip for the layup.
Now here is Canada. Coffee. Back to Canada. Jones with it. She's guarded by Shepard. Gray outside. And the dream, another 3.
Showing great court awareness. Gray has a knack for making the right reads and pick and rolls.
Deflected. Stolen by Jones. Gray in the post. McBride covering. And Gray gets it to go.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there. And apparently, neither did the defenders. Pass
to McBride. Back to Williams. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Canada. Gray outside. Picked by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the floater go.
Shepard pulls it in.
So the Lynx now. They lead by 11. Right outside. Shepard the screen. Back to McBride. The three. And Jones pulls it down. Outside Canada. Pass to Coffey. Walker Kimbrough. McBride covering. The shot off that time. This one for three.
Basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything with her.
And the dream call time here.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Jones. No good on the quick three.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Now here's Collier. Guarded by Jones. Screen by Smith. Carlton. From outside, off the mark. Ryan Howard drives in. Misses from close range. And they can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Give themselves a little bit of a break.
Screen by Smith. Here's Collier. Soft touch off the glass.
Uses mobility on the drive and muscle on the finish. What an effort from Collier.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Griner. Canada. Ryan Howard gets it to go from downtown.
It's been an extremely efficient, productive game for her, but really, she can't do it all herself.
And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Now Smith. Collier outside. Screen by Smith. Releases from 15. Collier gets the bucket.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
Now here is Canada. Here's Collier. Knocked away and stolen by Canada. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
Substitution on the court.
So the Lynx now. Heidemann, no good. Coffey outside. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession
Ball
here.
goes to Atlanta.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now Kubai. Peely defending. Coffee outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Miller. And that one off the back of the rim and in. So the Lynx now. It's a 13-point game. Outside Miller. Samuelson outside. Yes, and it's Diamond Miller picking up that assist. And so here's Atlanta. Pass to Caldwell. Coffee. And here's Hillman. Here's Caldwell. Miller with the steal. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Lays it in off the breakaway. We see the Lynx taking the W here. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort. It felt like once they had the significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
And that'll wrap it up.
Please take care to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next event.